Okay. Just give me a second. All right. Hello, Millie. Evening. Just- All right. Welcome to the Gemini financial forecast for 2021. It's only like a brief outlook. Okay. Well, it's not really brief outlook, but it's going to be month to month. Okay. Let's see. I will be drawing one card for each month for next year, and then the clarification is supporting. Okay. So January, Feb, March, April, May, June, hanging on a cliff. January looks good for you. July, August, September, October, November. Ooh, October is going to be a bit dry. Well, the next year, 2022, will be year of the rabbit, I think. The water years are not really good. All right. Hope you're all doing good. So, and then, okay, I'll be picking this. Mm-mm-mm. Just let me mute my messengers. All right, so that there won't be any sound. Sharon, hi. Jinlei. All right. Ooh, month of February looks good for you. Oof, month of June. Mm, haha. Okay, the month of December looks good for singles. Okay, so let's. The bottom will be. All right. Oh, and this is for the overall. All right. Looks like some of you will be getting a new house, purchasing a new house, moving to a new place, or will be renovating, expanding, something like that. All right. Ooh, the Queen of Cups. Looks like 2021 will be good for you, Geminis, especially for singles. And for those of you who's been trying to work out in your relationship, it seems like this is the perfect year. All right. If you're also planning to have a baby or to, have another child, it is also a very fertile year for you. Well, if you are still able to get pregnant. Okay. All right. The month of January for you looks like there will be some fast paced movement. There will also be some unexpected money coming in, deals, contracts. Um, it will be easy for you to get approved for like a loan, credit card, mortgage, or something like that. But I don't feel like this is the month that you should push through with any loans. Okay. It's not that you're not going to be able to pay it off, but I feel like just leave within your means because money will be coming in. I feel like this year is also going to be very good for any. new ventures, business ventures, investments, shares, mergers, acquisitions. If you're also planning to buy some, um, some companies that are either losing out or it's for sale, you can be a partner or one of the shareholders, but do not get involved with the operations or process. Okay. Month of January for you seems to be very, very good. I mean, of course, that this won't be resonating to all of you. Okay, it depends on your moon and ascending. So check out your other risings, or check out your other signs. But January looks very, very, very actively financially abundant for you. Okay. For those of you who's been like who already have an investment for the past few years, it will be coming to fruition. And it seems like you will also be cashing in, okay, this month. Some of you, it there will be like either it's an instant or like an unexpected promotion. Someone will be leaving a place or someone will be leaving a position, and the management wants you to, sit for that position or wants you to preside in that position. So, uh and there will also be a lot of work opportunities and work opportunities, job offers, like positions in your expertise. And it seems like you will be very happy because this 2020, it seems like most of the Geminis have gone through a lot of financial transformation, or financial change. And some of you were very a little bit dissatisfied and discontented with how your life is going this 2020. But in 2021, it seems like the first month of the year will be pulling off. Okay, there will be some people or some dubious offers that you need to be careful of, especially if it's too good to be true. You just need to weigh down your options. Okay, and some people, if there are some people who wants to ask you for a loan or who wants to ask for, I don't know, like to borrow money or something like that, make sure it is only within your, like your close loved ones, your relatives, family members or siblings. But in terms of friends, not unless that they're, like you consider them as a family member, try to learn how to say no. Okay, because there will be some people that will just take advantage of you, even though it's not really emergency, even though it's not really that important, or even though it's not really that urgent. They're just gonna ask for money just because that they can see that you have it. So um the last week of the month of January, there will be a celebration, and there will be a reason for you to throw a celebration, for you to raise your cup and toast and more correspondences. So, like what I said, that some of you will just have either it's an instant promotion or like an unexpected promotion. Okay. So, and there, this month, like this is really good. To some of you who's also waiting for like a job offer in the month of December, you will be signing it around January 3rd, 13th, or 30th. Okay. So you just need to be, and this is more of the job that you really, really want to be, that you really want to be in, that you really want to do. I don't see any travel, but it seems like you will be so busy, preoccupied, and very, very um in demand for meetings, brainstormings, okay, presentations. I feel like you'll also be coming up with an idea that the management or your team will definitely like it, and they want you to take on a lead on more projects for the next 6 to 8 months. All right. So let's take a look at the month of February for you. Yep. You'll be working so hard. You'll be, whatever it is whatever difficulties that you're going through right now, if there are some, if you've lost a job, if you just, got fired from a job or, something like that, um, you will be so busy by next year. You will also be going to the other, it's like you will be crossing to the other side, or there will be a phase that finally it has come to full completion and you're ready for new beginnings, a new chapter. Okay, in terms of your finances, job. Now this month, be careful in executing any contract. Make sure that you'll be reading it. There will be some people who will try to cause you confusion by rushing you, but take your time. Okay. You will also be dealing with a Libra, Virgo, Capricorn, uh, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. Okay. Um, this is also the time where you need to hire more people, or you will be leading and building up a team, or leading up a project or something like that. Okay. For those of you who's in the medical field, it seems like you'll be transferred to a much, let's say, more relaxing environment. Okay, it's not going to be that busy. I mean, it will always be busy, but it's like you can even sit down, eat on time, relax, catch up on your reading or schedules or something like that. It will be more of a, but the pay is also good, right? Some of you will also get involved in the air industry, or will be dealing with the air industry. Hmm. And you will also be traveling a lot during this month. Okay? So it seems like the only thing that you need to pay attention to is your health. Weakening of your lungs, especially if you're like a heavy smoker or like a chain smoker, be very careful. Okay? Cough, bronchial problems. I know this is a financial reading, but um, in terms of your health, just be very careful. Okay? Because you'll be working so hard. You will have a goal. Okay? Like an amount that you want to make this month. Some of you will also have an opportunity to earn extra on the side, or to have like an extra job or side job or sideline business or something like that, and you'll be making extra money. It's not just any other amount, because I feel like you'll be targeting like I'm picking up 9,000 or 90,000, and you will be reaching up your goals. Okay, right in the middle of the month, you feel like it's so impossible that I'll be able to reach up this amount at this saw and saw time. But the third and last week of the month of February, there will be some signs and there will be some more opportunities for you to reach up to your goal. Okay. But I mean, you don't really drive yourself too hard for money, because if you get sick, then what's the point? Some of you, if you're also thinking about investing into the air industry or something like air, and picking up helicopter as well, or chopper. So I'm not really sure what it is, but hmm, it will be a feasible project, or it will be like a feasible um, investment. Plus, some of you will also be getting involved in logistics, or could be like an air logistics, you know. So you'll be working longer hours during this month. And if you'll also, and don't worry because you will be well compensated with all of your overtimes. So I feel like that's also one of the factors why you're going to be making some extra money on the side. Okay. But either way, it seems like you're ready for the new beginnings and you're ready for a new chapter in your finances and career. Okay. This is also not the time for you to shop or to go for shopping, for you to buy a new car or something like that. Just keep your money for a little while. Um, I don't feel like this is also the perfect time for you to get any new car, loan a new car, or buy a new car or sell off your car. Okay. Even though that I feel like you need to watch out for your for some of the maintenance of your car. Okay. Let's take a look now at your month of March. Month of March, your patience will be tested. Okay. It seems like there is, this is a much bigger chapter that you will be facing. But if there are some things that you feel like it's not really working out in your favor, don't lose hope. Be a little bit more patient because everything will happen at its own divine timing. Let's see. Okay. Hmm. There will be an obligation that you will get caught in or that you will get stuck. Um, I feel like you'll be doing some multitasking during this month. Expect that there will be some delays to the budgeting, release of funds, or something like that. Okay. You need to be very, very patient during this month. There are some things that might not go in your favor, that might not go in your, I mean, that might not go your way, but don't throw tantrums, okay? And don't think too much. Don't overanalyze things. Just go with the flow, wait for the right timing. If there are some things that you feel like, oh, I really want to do it this month, but it's not yet time. You know, you need to set it aside. You need to understand that it's not yet time. All right. Now, do not invest in, if you, especially if you're into stock trading. Okay. The leading will be electronics, not the network or broadcasting or media, but more of into electronics. Medical shares will also be going, well, not really going down, but it will be slowing. Um, Precious metals will remain stable, but it's not going to go up. It's not going to go down. Okay. So if you're also into Bitcoins, no, it will come more as a shock. Okay. If you will be investing, you know, it's like it will suddenly go up, and then when you suddenly invest and, you know, put out all your money, it's just gonna drop. Okay. So it will be more of a like an ambush. All right. So be careful. Okay. This is not really the perfect time to, you know, put out your money for any sort of investment. Just keep it for now. Now, some of you, if you want to look for any side investment or future investments, I'm picking up, I don't know why, laundry or machineries or something like that. Okay. There will be two types of financial resource that you're going to be getting, but you will be very, very exhausted during this month. It's like you have to do a lot of works for so many people, and you will try to be okay, even though last week of the month you really have to rest and recuperate. Otherwise, you're going to crash. Okay, you need to be careful with your health, and some of you will also have a hard time breathing, or will have difficulties in your breathing. Okay. Um, I don't see any big problem that will be coming your way. You just need to be a little bit more patient and don't be so pushy. If there are some people who wants to take their time in making a decision before signing any contract or before saying yes to anything or availing your service or whatsoever, just try to understand that they need to take their time and don't rush people in or don't force people to do whatever it is that you really want them to do, because otherwise you might just lose it more. Okay, in the month of April, mm, someone's going to be taking you in a place, or someone's going to be taking you in adventure. Uh, this is more likely not really a main profession, but more of a side investment, or like a career, financial opportunity, or some of you it could be a career opportunity that it's not going to be that, you know, um, it's not going to be worthy of your time, especially if you're into networking. It's just going to be a big waste of time. Be careful with someone who will be claiming some too good to be true promises or too good to be true return of whatever. Okay. And it seems like you also need to be more careful in, not because that you have the means, not because that you have the money, you would just give it out. Oh, sorry. You would just give it out and feels like, okay, I can have it back. I can earn it back, or I have I have another money coming in this month, or I have another check coming in this month. So I can just, give out all the investments or something like that. But be careful. Mm. Some of you needs to invest in your health, by the way. You need to get a proper insurance for security, health insurance, or pension plan if you can, if you're still young. This is also a very good time for you to think more of what's gonna, like how will you get covered within the next 5 to 10 years. If you're still young, like less than 30 or like early 30s, might as well start investing in your pension plan or something like that. Okay, or hedge funds or whatever it is. Um, Instead of investing into your credit card debts, you can minimize your spendings, your impulsive spendings. Okay, your impulsive shoppings. It's time for you to think more of long-term future financially. If you also have like if your kids are still small, it's time for you to prepare for any like the college fund or something like that. But the health thing is something that I am really picking up strongly. You need to secure yourself for this. Money is money is going to be very, what do you call this? Very it's like you're going to be a magnet for money this year of 2021. But when it comes to your health, this is where you really need to be careful. Okay. Um Also, if you need to listen more to your instinct, if there is someone, a project, or something that somebody or your company wants you to take part or wants you to participate, and you feel like, no, I don't really feel so good about this, listen to your instinct. It will save you from further trouble, from further heartaches, and nuisances. All right. But I feel like there is an obligation, or there is like a big responsibility that you might get stuck in, because I feel like there's someone that you will be relieving, or someone that you need to sit in or cover up. So you'll be working double time. But don't worry, you're going to have double salaries anyway. That's why I feel like you need to be careful with your health. You need to be careful with your, because you'll be pushing yourself too hard to work. Okay. Money looks so promising, success, completion, achievement. Just don't make any sudden investment that without making any research, or don't sign any other contract because someone's going to try and dupe you. Okay. Especially if you're into this easy money making scheme, or I don't feel like you should really go for that. It's a big waste of time and money. Okay, more. This is for the month of May, right? Jan, Feb, March, April, May. Yeah, May. My nose is so itchy. Anyway, you need to stay away from people or from chaos, or like if you can just take a vacation, or if you can just take a break from your workplace right now, it'll be better, because there will be a lot of office politics, a lot of people who either wants to kiss your ass, or who wants to kiss the ass of your boss just to get whatever, the same kind of opportunity that you have. There will also be some people that will try to create a fight, or create some controversies your race, so that like you're going to be in a very bad limelight, or a bad position, just to a lot of people will be very envious of you. But don't worry, you're standing on a solid ground, and your company also got your back, so don't really have to worry much about it. All right. Money. Okay, that's actually for the overall energy of the year. But what I want to say is that money will be easy for you this year, but avoid any bank loans, avoid taking any loans, avoid, like, what do you call this? Like, avoid borrowing unnecessarily. All right. Now, there will be some situation, or there will be some people that you need to let go of during this month. Okay. Some of you, if you're also holding the payroll, prepare for some scrutinies, or prepare for some people that will be coming your way, questioning you, and that will make you feel like you don't know what you're doing, or you don't know how to do your job. So be very careful about that. Okay. And you will be very mm, blunt or tactless during this month. And there will be some people that will be very offended by your wordings, by your, your decision, the way you talk. It's like you will also have a very short temper during this month, that there will be some people that will be misinterpreting you, or that someone will just file for, a complaint against you, that you're like this, you're being ruthless, you're abusing your position, or something like that. So this is going to be a month of a little bit shaky month, okay? For you to hold down to your reputation. So if you can go for any vacation for the first week of sorry, for the first 2 weeks of this month, do so. All right. Especially if your birthday will also be during this month, May. It's going to be a little bit of a heavy and dramatic month for you, the month of May. because a lot of people will be very affected of there will be some economic slump that will be that some industries will be very much affected, and those who's already on top will remain on top, but those who's holding like a like blue collar or like a junior position, they're the one who will be a little bit feisty. Okay, so you need to handle a situation with grace and dignity. All right, you can avoid this by going on vacation for a little while. Okay, the month of June. Ooh, finally a relief. Mhm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. First week of the month, don't really expect that this will be in your favor. But the second, third, yeah, the second and third will be good for you, but the last week will be a little bit problematic. But um, whatever it is, the money will be it looks very stable right now. But in overall, it seems like you're going to be dealing with a lot of angry people. Your personal relationships, your business relationships, or work relationships with other people, with your coworkers, even with your bosses, will be a little bit shaky. Okay. It's much better for you to keep quiet if there are some things that you will hear that some other people are saying against you, or that some people are creating some controversies against you, or some people be forming a gossip about you. Just be quiet. This is not really the right time to take any other action or legal or complaint or something like that, because it will just be it's just going to be biting you back. All right. um the foundation that you have started, let's say for example for the month of January, Feb, and March, it will be coming to fruition. If there is a project that you've also started in the month of January, this is also the time that you will be completing it. And there is also another project or job or whatsoever that you will be handling, and this time it will be testing more of your patience, because there will be some people or some team members that will not be cooperating with you, and some people will also be acting like they're in demand or something, or they are very important or something like that. So I can see that some people that is not in the senior position or in the higher management, there will be some people that will be rattling up your company, okay, or your position, and you're the one who needs to put up a like a solution to this. If you're in the field of legal or law, there will be some labor complaints and labor issues that you need to handle, and that you need to face and deal with. I don't feel like you are the one who will be I don't feel like you're the one who will be dealing with this angry people, but you're the one who will be processing at the court, or there will be some, some legal or labor issues that you need to resolve. All right. So second and third week of this month, it will be very good for you. But the first and last week, it will be very, very, very stressful. Not to mention that one of your bosses or one of the people that you'll be working with that is either within your rank or within your position or something like that, within your level, they will be flirting with you, or they will try to initiate any um it could be like a sexual harassment or something like that. Okay. Or they will try to give you some indecent proposal. So just be careful with that. Okay. If you're also planning to get a new car, this is also a very good month. I feel like you're going to be getting white car, starts with letter M. This is for the month of July. Hi, Victoria. All right. It seems like things will start simmering during this month, but then, whatever residue from the month of June, you will still have to deal with it. And it seems like you will also be receiving some harsh words from some people, criticisms, or it's like they feel like, like you just reach up to the top and you feel like you're so superior, Moss, or something like that. It's like there will be some. Sorry about that. I didn't notice. It's like there will be some harsh criticisms that you will be hearing upon from other people, but just keep your silence, okay? This is not really the right time for you to go against them or to talk back or something like that, or to fight back, because you're going to be dealing with a lot of depressed and frustrated people. If you will go below their level, if you were just let me focus on the cards. Okay, it's better, right? Okay, if I'll remove the glare, let me open up the other light. Okay, I think that's much better. You can see the cards more. All right. Hmm. Yeah, so you'll be dealing with a lot of depressed people, and you're going to be dealing with a lot of company problems or office problems or something like that. But you will be handling this with grace, with pride and dignity. Okay. Despite of all these turmoils and despite of these controversies that you'll be going through, you will be rising to the top and you will be the winner. You need to be very, very patient. Okay. Deal with this whole situation with diplomacy. And I feel like you need to work in silence. There will also be second and third week of this month you will be traveling, or there will be if you have a branch in some other states or some other cities or country or whatsoever, you will be sent out there, momentarily, or just for you to have a break, or just for you to breathe out from this situation. But the situation will be easing down a bit. The month of June will be very chaotic for you, but the month of July is, I feel like this is the month that you can finally feel a sigh of relief. Okay, where you can also relax for a little bit. I don't see any growth in your investments. Okay, so don't do anything for now. There's also someone who would try to, let's say, for example, you're looking for a house to buy or real estate or something like that, or anything that you want to take as an investment. Someone will try to lure you into that and to push you to, to give out your money. No, this is not really the right time for that. All right. I don't see any growth, but everything, all of your investments and all of your, whatever it is that you have put your money on, it will remain stable. But I don't see any growth, or I don't see any slump. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the month of August. There's a very crucial decision that you have to make during this month. Um, Now, this is also the time that if you really want to fight back with all of those accusations, slander, libel, or whatsoever, then this is the perfect month for that. You can, start fighting back, and you can start putting off these people where they should be standing. Now, to some of you who will be asking, like, why is it that I can't deal with it while it's still fresh, or while, the situation is not really that big? Because the more you fight back, the more it will just bite you back. Okay. Some people will feel like, why are you reacting, suddenly, or why are you overreacting? Why are you overanalyzing? So it will be just a waste of time if you would just deal with it earlier. Oh, some of you will be having a new office. Okay. Um, there will be some uh problems, situations, or very, or like a difficult situation that you'll be coming out on top, and you'll be, like, this is the time for you to celebrate. But still, that there will be some people that will be hurting you, that you get hurt with their words, with their reactions, with how they perceive you as a leader, or how they perceive you as a manager, or whatsoever. But this will make you even more stronger. Okay. I feel like some of you will also try to, I'm not sure. Okay. But some of you will be start thinking about getting involved in politics or something like that. Well, the election is, like, anyway, yeah, it could be for the next election or something like that. But I feel like this is the time where you will also start thinking more of strengthening your leadership. Or some people will try to, push you to go into that part, or for you to go into that path, especially if you're in the field of military or legal. Okay. Um, so the first 2 weeks will be signifying much more, what do you call this? Much more success, much more completion, and your sense of judgment will also be much more heightened, and would be much more sharper, for the first 2 weeks. But the third and fourth week of this month will be testing your patience again, because well, you will be moving to a new office, or new branch, or something like that, or you will have a new team. But someone will try to go against it, or someone will try to sabotage it, or someone will try to, like, why, there will be some questions. So even if, just to summarize it, it's like, you'll be proving your worth to these people, and you will also be putting them where they should be standing. And if they will be questioning you, you will make them feel like they don't have any rights or whatsoever. Okay, because you're still the boss, and you're still, you're still at the position. Now, to some of you who's been working at mid-range level, it seems like if there are some complaints, or if there are some things that you're kind of like, there's an issue that you want to raise, you will be addressed. And someone will also be helping you to get noticed, or someone will also help you to get to help to get your problem get resolved. Some of you will also be filing for like a back pay or something like that. Also be careful with some injuries. Okay. that it's like because you need to claim for an insurance or you need to claim something from the company because you will get hurt while you're in the line of duty or while you're in duty or something like that. And there will be some disputes that you need to file or face, and someone will be helping you out. Okay, so you will also be well compensated. So don't worry about it. All right, month of September. Is the lighting's better, or should I I'll just arrange the lightings later on. Okay. This is the time where you feel like you're so exhausted, you just want to, like what do you call this? Like a retreat from the world, a retreat from your corporate world, okay? Or wherever industry you're in. Um, you feel like you're so mentally stressed out. It's like you can't really function anymore. You feel so burned out. Um, see, here's the thing. When your money or when your finances get, it's like it's increasing dramatically, or it's like there are some good stuff coming your way, or you keep on getting extra money or some good amount of money. Some people will try to sabotage you, or some people will try to create some more problems for you, and this is what you need to, to be prepared for. Okay, so some of you will be buying a new house during this month of September. And some of you will be taking a leave or will be going on a vacation or in a luxurious place. I feel like some of you will be going will be going in Greece, or there is some trips around Europe that you'll be taking just for you to move away from everyone. You also need to have some time for yourself, okay, for you to recuperate, for you to recover. I mean, with all the angry energies that you'll be dealing with, that you will be taking during the last half of the year, I feel like you need to re-energize and you need to recharge. Okay. Last 2 weeks of the month of September, someone that is higher than you, or could be like your boss that you are reporting to or working with, um, someone will be resigning just to prove their point, and they will be charging it to your conscience, or they will make it appear that it's your fault. That's why this person will be leaving, or that's why this person will be leaving their post, and they have a very significant position at the company, that if ever that this person leaves, there will be a great imbalance. But I feel like it will get resolved because he will be approaching another person, which is a water sign, to mediate between the two of you. So there will be some office politics, and there will be some, I call this, some controversies and competition in terms of decision making for the company or for your, in your line of work. So your patience will still be tested. All right. This person is just gonna get, just It's like they're feeling so threatened, and they feel like they're losing out their authority in the company because it's always about you, or it's like you are the one who always makes the decision. And in terms of could be that this is like head of the department or another boss, then mm, it's like there will be some controversies that this person will be creating just for you to back off. And be careful not to be so overly competitive or tough during this month, okay? Just give way to those who wants to have their own 15 minutes of limelight or success. All right? You'll be dealing with a lot of angry people. That money looks so good. And last will be, no, actually, we're still in the month of October. Your money will be going out most of the in most months. Some of you will have like unexpected hospitalizations or will have an unexpected sickness. So be very careful about that. Or someone around your family member. Some of you will have to fight through means of legal about an inheritance. Yep. There's an inheritance that you need to fight for because it is being taken away from you. So that is going to be around your personal thing. When it comes to your workplace, I feel like this is going to be like a very neutral month for you. I feel like you will have to deal with your family members, or you'll have to deal with your relatives about some personal choices, family business. Some of you, if you're also going through a divorce, there will be some issues with the house. Okay. Child support, if you're also trying to go for a child support, either you're the one who will be asked to give out more, or you're the one who will be demanding for this. Okay. I'm picking up something about alimony that you need to give out, or that you need to provide, or like a money that you need to give to your ex. Okay. Um, the inheritance is something that I feel like you need to, you need to, I mean, it's worth fighting for because, you know, it's something that you really need to take care of and keep. I mean, if you will just let it go, some your family members or some of your relatives will just keep on abusing you until that there's nothing left of you. And if you're gonna say that it's okay, like I can put up my own thing or I can buy my own thing, it's not about that. You need to value whatever that is being given to you by your parents or whoever that will be leaving their will or their inheritance to you. Because I feel like you will have a large portion of whatever, and some of your relatives or possibly siblings will say like, why is it that you have a larger share? Okay, there will be some people that will be questioning your authority, or there will be some people that will be questioning your privileges. So this month will be all about family relationships, your personal choices or your personal investments. Some of you will also be investing in car dealership or car selling or something like that, or car reselling. And this will give you much more additional, um, or some of you will be working in a car dealership or something like that, and you will have a lot more financial stability and financial opportunity from this. The only thing here is, Gemini, the more you the more you push for this, or the more you have a lot more financial stability, you'll find yourself alone. I mean, not because that you're not married or something like that, but Some people will not be fighting with you. It's like you have to fight all of your battles alone, but this will give you much more, much more strength, wisdom, and you'll be too tough, right? Because of the things that you'll be going through, and you feel like you've already gone through a lot of battles, and you've already faced a lot of, you know, people problems. So I don't see any legal battles much, except for work or labor. Okay. Um. mm, Month of November, like what I said, if there's like an inheritance that you'll be fighting for the month of October, it will be given to you. You'll be winning, but expect that people will be isolating you more. I mean, you can't have it all, you know? I will be doing like your current situation right now. Sorry, your current situation about your work thing, your career. Okay, by the end of this reading. So just stay put. Okay, because I'm just interpreting what the cards are saying. If you're still looking for a job, then we'll see. All right. And like what I said, if for the next few months right now, if your finances are really suffering, if you're still in the dark, then expect you can really look forward for the big 2021 for you when it comes to your finances. But when it comes to love, I feel like it will be down towards the end of the year. Okay, that you will be finding happiness. For the entire year of 2021, you will be looking forward and will be strengthening your foundation and your finances as well, because especially if you've been like paying a lot of loans and paying a lot of your credit cards, you really have to focus on your finances first. And if you're single, I feel like you won't really have that much time into going out on a date or focusing on the love arena. Okay. Anyway, this month of November, you will be winning. There will be, if you're also facing some legal battles or if you're also waiting for some legal decisions, it will be in your favor. Okay, so there will be some reason for you to celebrate. I mean, some people would definitely hate you for this, but I feel like it is what it is. All right. You'll be moving on from a very difficult phase, and there will be some people that you need to cut off, that you need to move away from, and that you feel like they're not really worthy of your time or worthy of space in your life. So you will be cutting them off. You will also be very close off from making any new friends, socializing, or even giving out to other people. Some people will be reaching out to you, wants to communicate with you, especially your siblings or your relatives, but you'll be very closed off, and you'll be moving away from them entirely. When it comes to your workplace, you will be focusing more on your work, and you will be preparing for the next year. There is a project that you will be preparing, but you'll be very secretive with the formula or with whatever plan it is. Okay. All right. Month of December. For those of you who's already married, it seems like your marriage will be going in the rocks. And if you're single, I know this is financial reading, but this is actually what came out. But anyway, for you. But in heart matters, which is I will be discussing that in the other 2021 forecast for the general. But this is the time for you to celebrate. Whatever it is, that you're going through financially right now, if you're currently um unsure of what's going to happen to you financially, the month of December you will find like signs or symbols, that your next year will be very progressive. But anyway, 2021, the month of December, you will be gaining three. types of, I don't know, like there's like a financial gain that that you're going to be getting, which is it will be coming in three forms. Okay, it's either it's going to be a bonus, another promotion, or increment, or benefits, additional benefits or privileges or whatsoever. And then if you're also into real estate business, or if there's any other investments that you're in, you'll be cashing in. And there will be, if you're also into selling, okay, or reselling, or buy and sell or something like that, you will also be making a lot of money from that. Okay. And not to mention that by the end of the year, you will have a lot of extra money, but you don't know how to spend it. Okay. Because I can see that a lot of you will be solo, or will be, will be alone. Because you're so afraid of going through a lot of hardships and difficulties. Some of you will also have two houses, okay? Or you'll be able to buy your dream vacation house, okay? Or a log house. But either way, the 2021 for you will prove to be much more stable financially, whether it's career wise or investments, or if you're into business or whatsoever. All right. Now, this is the overall energy of your year. Okay, like what I said, some of you will be getting a new house, some of you will be buying a new house, moving, relocating, and you're gonna love yourself. Some of you will also be changing your appearance. Will be some of you will also be investing more into your appearance, looks, or whatsoever. Okay, and your aura will also be changing. So you'll be loving yourself even more because you will have a lot of money. But expect that there will also be some people that will be hating you for that. All right. Now let's take a look at your current situation before I pull out what's the ideal profession for you for the next year of 2021. For those of you who's looking for a job, let's take a look. Okay. Hmm. This month of October, nothing is going to happen. But in the month of November, December, towards January, there will be a lot of movements, opportunities that will be coming your way unexpectedly. Some of your previous applications from the companies that you applied for for the past few months or possibly years will suddenly be getting in touch with you and will be calling you in for job interview. You will have two choices, okay? And whichever opportunity that you'll be landing on, you'll be staying there and you'll be sticking around. I can also see some growth, and you just need to be a little bit more patient. If you will be going through for some, well, you need to be consistent with your productivity, with your contributions, and with your um, workmanship. Okay, for the next 6 months, until that you'll be finishing off your probationary period, or whatsoever. All right. Also, if you already have a stable job right now, do not make any sudden movements or sudden decisions. Okay. Um, I also feel like the air industry will start picking up. Okay, so if you are also in the field of aeronautics or travel, or like yeah, like in the travel industry in general, it will start picking up. Okay, second quarter of the year. So I feel like but don't get involved in any other loans. Okay, your finances will start picking up, but do not induce into any other impulsive loaning. Try to settle your debts as well, because you will have the chance to, and you will have extra money to do that. All right. Sports industry by next year will also start picking up and will also get stronger. I don't know why my nails are so itchy. Okay, Oracle cards. Some of you can either you'll be starting to read cards, or you will start learning about this, or you will be guided by some Oracle card reader. Okay, for your important life decisions, music, healer, study, family. Yeah, practice, protected, infinite abundance, which is, it will give you a lot more stronger prosperity crystals. So, okay, medical industry, music, entertainment, media, communications, and also service and non conventional type of jobs. Okay, that is where you will be making a lot of money. Plus, teaching or school related jobs or positions. All right, and trust that you're also protected. All right. Lastly, your oracle card for each month. Okay, vision board. You need to set your own goals for the month of January, so that you will also have your own inspiration and editor. Don't be so afraid of some other people that will be criticizing you in a healthy way. Month of March, there will be some happy news. Okay, your answers will be answered in a creative way. Month of April, open your heart to love. You need to love your creations, and you need to have more faith in yourself and in your own, let's say, leadership and in your own efforts. Some people would try to deter your focus. Okay. New project in the month of May, like a newborn baby, your actions are growing your idea into a reality. Month of June, nurture yourself, which is, I keep on telling you that you need to have some rest and take a break. Your health will be suffering as well. Not really in a big way, but I feel like it's more of mental fatigue and mental stress. Month of July, daily practice. The more you practice your new skills, the more comfortable and confident you become. August, keep going. Use the energy of any disappointments to fuel your creative project with authentic emotion. Okay, so Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, detox time, release toxins from your body, mind, and diet, which is, I think I also said same thing about the month of September. Inspiration in the month of October. Yes, your idea is divinely inspired. Take action accordingly to set it into motion. Month of November, vulnerability. Listen to your vulnerable feelings as they contain wisdom and inspiration. You don't really have to be so strong. You don't have to show to other people that you are unterrible or you're indestructible or something like that. Sometimes you need to let your guard down in order for you to invite and attract the right kind of people. Okay, because if you will show them that you're so tough, like you're so high, like you're so unreachable, you'll definitely find yourself alone. And perfectionism, polishing your creative project is fine, but don't allow perfectionistic fear to result in procrastination. All right. So, anyway, that's it for you for this 2021 Gemini. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone and live on the calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. All right. Thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscribe. Okay. I will be back for Libra. Blessings to you.